So check this new 2021
Awesome.
Platinum Armada.
Wow, this is comfortable. Kind of sink right into this thing.
I like the interior design they did. Nissan did a really good job to make this look like a luxury car.
This is nice. It feels like a luxury car.
For a guy like you that needs a luxury car in the line of work you do.
And I have kids. It's
Yeah.
perfect. And I have kids.
I'm so excited that Nissan's doing now is they're making the screens larger. People want larger
Yeah,
screens.
I
They
really
wanna
like that.
see-
It's probably the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
and
is
you get
nice.
this bird's eye view when you're backing up. The brown interior mixed
This is
with
really
the black.
nice. I like it. Get the sunroof. It feels perfect. I can get used to this. I like this. It feels like a good fit.
All right, Dennis, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you and where are you from?
Dennis Folk. We have Terrafin Real Estate right here in Puyallup. I was born and raised here in Puyallup.
Tell me a little bit about those homes you're listing right now.
So Tahali is a master plan community, meaning eventually it will have a middle school, a high school. It already has 2 elementary schools, and it will provide building lots for this area, or this region, for the next decade.
All right, Dennis, I know you don't like to talk about this. You're a pretty humble guy, but we all know you're one of the top agents here in the county, if not state, and part of that's probably like Tahalia. But what does it take to do that?
This is my 16th year. I actually, a lot of people don't know this, I waited tables for the first 4 years. So it was a long, slow progression. I try to progress every single year.
But what's your definition of hard work in real estate? Obviously, you're not, building homes or...
It's dedication. It is really just the difference between people that make it in real estate and don't make it are the ones that stop trying and give up. Can you go your first year without making a paycheck?
Yeah.
After 8 long months or 9 long months in the business, can you get past that? Maybe it's depression, or maybe it's just the struggle, or the perseverance, or just pushing through. Can you keep pushing? When you don't have any appointments, how bad do you really want to make it work? And so if you don't give up and you keep trying, you take it serious every day, and you treat it as a job, your career, you will make it. This will all be, right now it's in a really exciting phase, because right now there's a lot of really excited homeowners that have purchased their home. A lot of them, it was at a foundation, so they're really excited now. They've waited, they've picked out their colors, they've picked out their options.
So, Dennis, I know you've been a long-time customer of Puyallup Nissan. Go through the history when you first started in real estate. You mentioned earlier in the car when we were talking about that transition when you were waiting tables, you had your real estate license. Go to your history, your driving history.
So my first car was a Nissan Maxima, and it was honestly perfect for me. Because at the time it wasn't a new one, but I got it at Bill Corn's Puyallup Nissan. It was used, didn't have a ton of miles, and that was my real estate machine. It was my mobile office. It still looked good enough. It was still new enough. It was extremely reliable. It was extremely affordable to drive, but it was still big enough to where people could easily, comfortably fit in the car.
So Dennis, what does it take to get into this community?
There's a wide variety of product here. We really can entertain or be considered by a really large buyer pool. Because we have small square footage up to really big square footage. A lot of times now you're buying a home at a foundation, so there's a little bit of a wait involved, but with interest rates the way they are, they're really cheap. It's surprisingly easy, if you have decent credit, you have decent income, to get approved for a mortgage. So that's really all you need. Is you have to come here and kind of identify what builder has the best feel to you, what price point makes the most sense for you, get approved for a mortgage, and that's it. And home ownership long-term, whether it's in Tahali or anywhere else, I think is a great step for people, and to better their investments down the line too. Buying a home is just over renting. There's really no comparison.